What's up, y'all? It's Will from Brews and Breaks, and I am finally ripping What If. Been sitting on this for a little bit, and it's a whole case, chasing some one-of-ones, and I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to kind of rip through these packs real fast. I don't want to waste all of your time, and we're just gonna go to town on these. But yeah, I appreciate y'all stopping in, being here, taking a look at what we have to offer. Take the way these are packaged, so I don't really care. So we're chasing a few bangers here. Obviously, we're looking for one-of-ones and sketch cards and whatnot. But we have your clear-cut chapters, going through some random inserts here. We have acetates. We have the obvious zombie cards, jambalayas, stone relics, cosmic chromes, infinity stones, watcher's sight, the infinity ultron holographics, and black diamonds, red foils. There's a whole bunch, orange, all kinds of stuff, numbered cards. But if you haven't watched this series, it's really, really cool. I'm a big fan of the series. I think it's a lot of fun, so I get my wife into it a little bit too, so I'm just gonna kind of pop these out real fast and we'll rip through them. I might even time lapse some of this for you, just so that way it is not too crazy. But in the comments below, tell me what your favorite Marvel character is. What's your favorite Marvel movie or show? Right? I think lately they've been absolutely killing it. But here we go, first pack. Hawkeye superheroes. What If Zombies, Captain America, Captain Carter. Oh, we have the first acetate, Captain Marvel. It's kind of nice. And then we have another acetate here, clear-cut chapters with 4. And post-apocalyptic Black Widow. All right, not too bad. So yeah, who's your favorite character? I'm honestly not even just like MCU, but like Marvel character. I'm a huge fan of Havoc. Trying to collect some Havoc cards, so we got Wong, the Ancient One. What If Ultron won? It was a good episode. Here we go, first banger here. The Watcher. What If Possibilities? Let's see. It's a pretty sick card right there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Lighting's a little wonky today. Getting to the clear-cut chapter with Loki and the Collector. Yeah, I'm a big Havoc fan. I think the character's really cool. Ghost Rider, obviously. Deadpool is a huge one. I think probably my favorite Marvel show would have been, man, I don't know. Daredevil was pretty sick. It was really good. I really liked Echo. And I thought that Falcon Winter Soldier was a good time as well. I kind of like those real world ones a little bit. Oh, we have a gold. I'll sweat this one a second. Let's look at this one first. Scott Lang, Doctor Strange, the Collector again, Captain Carter. Oh, that's a nice one, actually. The medallion. It's kind of cool. Get you a nice little look at that. Some really cool effects of these. I like that they mix some of the old cards into, like the 1990s Impel Marvel cards. Clear-cut chapters, again, with Killmonger and the Ancient One again. I should be separating these a little bit better, but this is an awesome one. Zombie Hunter Spidey. Can't talk today. I've only had one cup of coffee. Killmonger Military Special Ops. We have Doctor Strange, another clear-cut chapter with Killmonger as Black Panther. Thor. First box. Like, who's going to hit something like this in the first box? Oh, this is a 1990 Impel superhero. Numbered to 688, 452 out of 688. Black Panther. Killmonger's Black Panther as I drop the card. Seriously. That is a sick Dimensions Gold, 452 out of 688. That is a sick card that I'm going to sleeve. right now. So one thing about the Marvel cards that I'm not the biggest fan of is that sometimes the numbered cards are so high. Like, oh, it's 1,000. It's like the 1990, like when they first started doing serial cards in like the 90s. They were just always super, super high numbered cards, and just like, oh my god, like let's see something numbered to 4,000. Like my buddy's got a Sean Kemp, I think that's numbered to like, he's a huge Sean Kemp, but like it's definitely numbered over 1,000. And I just think that's kind of ridiculous. There's some out there now that's like 4,000. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? But yeah, I'm a big fan of Marvel cards in general. I collect pretty much probably football, basketball, baseball, Marvel, Star Wars. I want to get into V-Friend, and I'm starting to get my daughter into Pokemon. I was a big Magic the Gathering player back in the day. Never played Pokemon before. Last week with my daughter, she's turning 7. And I think it's a really cool way to get kids into the hobby. It's also really easy to learn. But yeah, big Marvel fan. Kind of crazy though that once, December 2024, when Topps took over the licensing, how all of a sudden the product just increased in value, or pricing, I should say. And I really hope that Topps doesn't do that with the new NFL and NBA licensing. Really afraid that all of a sudden these prices are going to go way, way up. I mean, you're looking at Topps Chrome 2025, right? 2024, the box are going for $750 to $850 right now for a hobby box. And the 2025's just released, and I think I'm seeing blasters out there for like over 100, which is crazy. Hopefully they don't continue on this path with everything, but who knows, right? All right, these breaking down. So zipping through. Cool. Exchange the Supreme. Oh, we got the first holographic. Watcher's Sight, Party 4. That was a really funny episode. Another clear-cut chapters of Killmonger, and another zombie hunter Spidey, which for some reason I can't say. I don't know what the reason for that is. I'm only really going to sleeve up, the refractors and stuff for now, unless something crazy comes out. But Gamora, Thanos, Wasp, Captain Marvel refractor. Possibilities. It's a nice one. Actually, I don't know. I gotta double check. These ones are. So there's high gloss, flagship exclusives, clear cuts, the acetates. Bear with me here. There's a lot in this. Battle spectrums, medallions, violet medallions, black diamond, red foil, stone relic, cosmic stone relic, Watcher's Sight, Frozen in Time, Cosmic Void. It's numbered to 88. High gloss. Yeah, I'm not sure honestly. I like it. It's cool. Take a look at it later. Search them out, but if you can't see there, it's like the fire burst in the background. I do like that a lot of times they would tell you on the back of the cards what they are. I think Topps does a pretty good job of that because there's just too many inserts and too many parallels. But I don't know, hopefully they continue that. Nick Fury, acetate original. It's a cool one. Another clear-cut chapter. This one is What If the Watcher Broke His Oath with Ultron and Nebula. Zip it through. I love I ripped a box in 1990s Impel Marvel, and I'm sitting on a whole bunch to grade. Some really cool ones. I just think that it's such an iconic card. But Nick Fury, Post-Apocalyptic Hawkeye, Doctor Strange Supreme, and we have a Frost Giant Medallion Loki. Modeled after the Fleer Ultra cards. 90s. It's really neat. Clear-cut chapter and Watcher. Next one, Supervillains, Infinity Ultron. Interesting about these cards, I actually picked up in the 1990 Marvel Impel Universe cards, they have the Red Skull cards. And I actually sent it in for Arena Club. It's got a market. I don't know if it's a good market or a bad market, but it has a market, but it actually has a swastika on it. And they returned it, and they said it violates their code of conduct. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. Reach out to PSA, they were like, yeah, we'll do it, we'll grade anything. And I was like, oh, all right. Well, morally, I don't know if I should grade it. But, I'm sitting on 3 of them that are grade worthy, so I don't know what to do at this point. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do with them. Infinity Ultron, Frost Giant Loki. I really like the design of these cards. Vision up. And we have a Vision. Dimensions Refractor. Look at that. Look at that. That is such a cool version of the iconic 90s card. That's really neat. It's unnumbered, but it's still a cool refractor. That's really neat. Me likey. But yeah, let me know what's your favorite Marvel set, and are you afraid that all of a sudden Topps is going to make it just unaffordable for the hobby, right? Because realistically, there is a really good chance that they're just going to make it completely unaffordable, and then what are we going to do, right? I think probably my favorite would be the Fleer, would be the metal. Obviously, I mean, people, you get the green metal of Doctor Strange. You're looking at $4,000 raw. I mean, Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom. I think it's $4,000 raw. I mean, like crazy cards. But someday I'll own one, just to say I own one because I'm an idiot. But your favorite. What is your favorite card from Marvel? Again, post in the comments. We hear all dad vibes, no fluff, you know what I mean? T'Challa. It's a nice one. Captain Marvel. Captain Carter, Captain Marvel. Another holographic. This one is Zombie Hunter Spidey. I said it right this time, first time. Sweet. Those are really cool cards. Cut chapters, Steve Rogers. I should probably be sleeving these holographs, but I'll do that later. So I'm trying to not waste your time, right? Watcher, Black Panther. Oh, another numbered card. Check that out in a second. Clear Cut and Party Thor. Post-apocalyptic Hawkeye to 888. These are just really freaking cool cards. Really big fan. Possibilities red. 888. Again, a super high numbered card. Like, the only way to really make your money on these if you're trying to flip them is to grade them, because this is like a $2 to $5 card. You know what I mean? But if you can get it graded, let's try to keep these on camera here. Then I guess you'd be pretty good, right? Loki. Oh, that's cool. Zombie Scarlet Witch. That was a freaky episode if you haven't seen it. Zombie Scarlet Witch was crazy. Oh, another medallion. Vision. Clear Cut chapters with Ultron. I really gotta start sleeping these. Party Thor. Iron Man, good one. Infinity Ultron. That is a really fun card. Battle Spectrum, Black Panther versus Ulysses Claw. Plow. Marvel Masterpieces, Battle Spectrum. So cool. I'm not saying this is my favorite. Topps Chrome is really cool. Again, it's like unaffordable, but I think they have some really cool inserts in this set. Jane Foster, Christine Palmer, another numbered card. This is a mucho better. Nebula to 88, possibilities green. Bang, bang, bangarang. It's kind of a weird looking Nebula. I see Nebula, I always think bald, but it's just been like ingrained in MCU. It's another great one to 88. That's awesome. We're flying. We are flying. All right, we got the Watcher. We got Zombie Iron Man, Party Thor, Frost Giant Loki, Acetate. Their chapters. All right, cool. All right, so one box down. One box down. We have a lot of cards here. A lot of cards to get through, so let's just keep going. Get this bad boy open. My laptop might die soon. I think I'm falling. Let's get these off to the side so we make some room here. I'll tell you what, give me a follow, like, comment, subscribe there, and we're going to be giving away one of these cards, raffle style. Not raffle style, I'm going to put it into a random generator for everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes off of this video. And we'll pick a random winner. Say by the end of this is gonna air on the 28th, so June 28th. So everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, by June 28th, we'll give a random card. It won't be random. It'll be one of our bangers, one of our hits. Not sure which one yet, but it's a free card. Come on, free shipping on me. Maybe I'll even send you a pack. A little packy pack, huh? It's open. Yeah, if this is your first time on the channel, like, we're here for the community. I'm a dad that still games with his buddies on Thursday nights. No fluff. Just doing box openings, case rips, hobby talk, shorts, TikTok. I'm trying to gear up just to be like a little bit more funny. You know what I mean? But like, this is where I want the hobby talk to happen. I'm open to all like respectful comments. Keep them going, you know? Let's keep it live. Let's keep it friendly. How did you break into the hobby? What was your first set? What was the first thing that broke you into the hobby? Could have been when you were a kid. Could bring out those nostalgic vibes, you know? Anything like that? You just let me know. I'm here for it. All right. Now that I ripped all these open, let's start with the first pack. So Frost Giant Loki, Vision again. Yeah. Oh. Watcher Sight Holographic. Clear Cuts. Super William Zombie, Captain Carter, Wasp. Battle Spectrum, T'Challa vs. Star-Lord. Purple. Very cool. Clear cut. Yep. Basic hat. Howard the Duck medallion. That's awesome. I'm gonna stop pulling these out because I want to keep them separated. Doctor Strange, Hank Pym. Yep. Captain Carter. I'm just gonna put the pack. Yeah. Strange again. Perfect. Hank Pym to 888. Possibilities red. Sign me up for a good time. Pause here. You have a charged laptop. All right, here we go. Where was I? I was here. Good. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Steve Rogers. Nice little Dimensions refractor. Just leave those up later. Haircut Scarlet Witch. Yeah. Just whipping through these. Nick Fury. Possibilities. Acetate Scott Lang. Nice medallions. Hydra Stomper. Clear cut. Acetate Nebula. Party Thor. Another zombie hunter, holographic. All right, not so bad. Don't worry, it looks like I'm flying through these. I actually am pretty careful. Soft hands. Oh, zombie in top. This is a glass. If you have not seen one of these, this is a thick boy. Frozen in Time, Doctor Strange Supreme. It's got some crap on the back of it. Let's wipe that off. I gotta get sticky. That's a really cool card. Nice and heavy too. It's like, man. Come on. I know you fit. I'm at 855. Oh, this might be a little bit. Oh, there you go. That's going to stay like that. Frozen in Time, Doctor Strange Supreme. It's got one little dot there, but I think that can come off. I think it's just stuck. But not there. That might be. No, that can't be the case set. That can't be the case set. Better not be the case set. Second box, that would suck. Right. Nice. Nebula to 388 blue. Infinity Ultron Dimensions Refractor. I like the acetate cards, it's kind of cool. Killmonger. Medallion. The Collector, that's a cool one too. Yeah, clear cut. Okay, cool. So far, what do you think? We're 2 boxes in. What's your favorite card that I've hit so far? Release these. Let's start to switch it up a little bit. Blue. So now we got red and blue and green. All right, we are on to box number 3 of 2023 Upper Deck What If from our full case. If you're just joining, we got Frozen in Time. We've hit an 88 green Nebula, a 688 yellow Black Panther Killmonger. We have 2 reds, Hank Pym and Post-Apocalyptic Hawkeye. We just have a regular Dimensions Refractor, and then we have the Marvel Masterpieces Black Panther versus Ulysses Claw. It's such a sick card. But yeah, this is turning out to be a really cool rip. I haven't ripped this before. I think I've ripped a couple packs, but that's about it. Tell me what you think. Do you like the fact that Topps bought the license? How do you feel about that whole situation going down? I feel as though I hate it. The reason I hate it is because I'm really sick and tired of I don't want a monopoly. And right now, Topps basically has a monopoly. I think Topps has everything except hockey now, right? For the most part. Competition breeds better pricing. It's better for the hobby. It breeds innovation. And right now, with Fanatics owning everything, I feel like they can just get lazy. Look, Panini got mad lazy, right? They got so lazy. There are some awful centering issues that happened in 2025 on 2024 products that were just released. How many times have you ripped open a pack break? Neon green Pulsar. It comes back a 9 because the surface is all effed up and it's just awful. I really hope the same thing doesn't happen with Topps. I also hate the fact that we're basically losing downtown, uptowns, kabooms. They'll probably still be around, but the etched in glass is the comparable comparable card to stained glass, which I'm cool with that. I had mentioned like baseball, like the rookie refractors are really cool. Radiant rookies, really like that. I like some of the things they're doing with the V-Friends cards. There's some really cool refractors in there, especially when they're doing like, if you look at the very, very, very lucky Black Cat, they're changing, like it'll be the same refractor but different eye color, and the eye color will change like the rarity. I think that's really cool. I think you could do stuff like that with Marvel. Like you could definitely have, you know, you don't just have to have red, green, purple, and gold and all that stuff. You could just like change the border and like the actual backdrop a certain color, and it will still be like a different variant or something else to collect. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. On to box number 3. All right, Thor, yep. Cool. That is the 388. Possibilities blue. Steve Rogers, by the way. Another one, Captain Carter. That one is not numbered though. That is just a possibilities. Background. Should probably wear glasses on. Zombie Hunter Spidey. Did it again. Medallion card. For those of you who are worried, I will slate these. This is a badass card. Captain Carter versus Champion of Hydra. What is that? That is a Spectral series. It's one of those ones with black writing on the background here. So that is a Battle Spectrum gem. If you haven't picked one of these up, these are like $16 on Amazon, and they do 3 different colors. 30x. Super awesome. That is a badass card, numbered to 99. I fit a couple really good freaking cards in this case, I'm not gonna lie. That is sick. That gives it that like metal gem look. Love it. Where was I? I did those. At this point, I'm like, I don't care. There's so many cool cards. The Ancient One, Scott Lang, Pen. Cool. Next stack. What do you guys say? Do you like when people like slow play cards? I hate it. I'm just like, let's go. Let's like zip through. Gamora, holographic. Yeah. Do you like the slow? Do you like the slow reveal, or do you like to just like grip it and rip it, kind of? Supervillain, Zombie Captain America, Dimensions Refractor. These cards are so cool. Get another one. T'Challa, Star-Lord. Possibilities. I wish these were numbered because they look so freaking awesome. Yeah. Medallion Hawkeye, the Watcher, that's cool. And then another Refractor Loki, just a regular Dimensions Refractor. Don't hate this so far. So far, this is all Gucci. Last stack, box 3. Another red Black Panther to 888. After another holographic Black Widow. I still gotta see Thunderbolts. What'd you think of Captain America? Harrison Ford is the Red Hulk. Oh, that's cool. Infinity Ultron. It's like a rainbow. That's a sick card. Yeah, what'd you think of the Captain America? You saw Thunderbolts. What do you think about it? What do you think about the MCU in general? I have some purist friends that think that they're like butchering the comic books, and I'm like, it's different though. Like, it's different. It doesn't. You don't have to like adhere to everything flawlessly, you know. I'm a big fan. I really enjoy that. I thought it was really cool. I thought Harrison Ford did a really good job. You know, unfortunately, William Hurt passed away in between the movies, but Harrison Ford was a great pickup. You know, I think Anthony Mackie does a pretty good job as Captain America. I think Chris Evans was the GOAT. I mean, the dude looked like Captain America, right? Like, he was just ridiculous. But I thought it was funny in Deadpool how they brought him in as Johnny. And everyone thought he was going to be Captain America, and I was like, there's no way. I'm like, it's Ryan Reynolds. Like, he's definitely bringing him in from Fantastic Four. I was like, that's freaking awesome. Get in there. I'm not gonna do all these, just a few of them, just kind of keep them clean. I might even break this video up so it's like one video per box, just to make it so like I'm not ranting and like about nothing. But let's hit box number 4. For show. All right, let's go. I might actually sell some of these on Whatnot. I dabble in Whatnot, did some box breaks and stuff. Did a few singles shows, they were cool. Whatnot's kind of hit or miss. It's, if you don't have like a great community, which I'm trying to build, you know, I'd love every single one of you to be part of a brew crew. That's what I call it, patent pending. It's just, I think it's fun. I think it's just a great way to expand the hobby and just have your, just build a community. You know, I know people like Jeff Wilson are like polarizing in the hobby, right? And I think I'm gonna get off a little bit of a tangent here. Let me know what you think about Jeff Wilson. If you don't know who he is, you could definitely go take a look at like Sports Card Investor, Market Mover, stuff like that. Him and Teapot, and I forget the other guy's name. There are people who absolutely hate him. There are people who love him. I am one of those people that's kind of in between. I do see through a bit of his fakeness. He did a video about Pops having a third-party audit through, I forget the name of the company, it was like KPMG or something like that. And they were like, nope, absolutely, breakers don't get juice boxes. Unfortunately, he overlaid that on a Panini rip, where it was regarding a Panini rip. This was crazy. If you haven't seen this, they did a box battle. It was Ryan, Card Collector 2, Jeff Wilson. And they did a box battle of Donruss hobby. And I made a comment on the video, and I just said, dude, those boxes were more juice than the Bash Brothers back in the 90s, right? You know who that is? If you don't know who that is, you either don't follow baseball or you're too young. If you know who that is, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was 2 boxes. There was a dual downtown, a 1-of-1 vinyl, 3 Pandoras. So 2 boxes. I was like, people barely hit one of those in a full case, and you 2 guys got that. He's like, oh, well, I picked 2 random boxes from the same dealer out of the whole pack. And I was like, hey, no doubt. I was like, you just can't deny that those were absolutely gassed boxes. Whatever. So I think he's done amazing things with the hobby over the years. And I think that he deserves respect. I just think he should be able to admit when he's like hyping stuff up that just shouldn't be hyped up, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, first one, box 4. Okay, another holographic. Haircut, yep, oh, Loki, cool. Yeah, I think I have another Frozen in Time in here. Thor versus the Sentinels, full spectrum. This is Battle Spectrum. These cards are so sick. Sorry, I know I'm harping on them. I really like good designs. Howard the Duck again. I know it's a common insert, but it's fine. Clear cut. Already Thor. No Vision. The Hydra Stomper acetate. These acetate cards are so cool. They're so thin though. Oh my god. Clear chapters. And we have a Frozen in Time Killmonger military special ops to 88. That's a bang bang right there. To 88. A numbered Frozen in Time. Again, they have these little things. I think kind of running along, but that is sick AF. This is also, well, I'll get back to that. I'll revisit that. Yeah, the T'Challa Star-Lord Refractor. Clear cut. All right, I'm hitting some bangers, I'm not gonna lie. There's some good cards in here. This case too, I got a massive discount off DA Card World. Not sponsored by them by any means. I like that they have a reward system. I really enjoy grabbing cards from them. They're super fast delivery times. I love that. Back to Jeff Wilson. So I'd love to know what you think. Comment below. Let me know what you think about him in the hobby. Are you a hater? Do you respect what he does at least? Do you love what he does? I think they do some really interesting discussions around the hobby, the trends. I love their SCI index. I think they're definitely giving us a lot of data. They're keeping us up to date on a lot of things. I really appreciate that. I think some of the things that Jeff predicts are a little ridiculous, but everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own predictions. I have a prediction video. I mean, you can watch it up here. It's based on the top 5 buys that I feel are going to be just bangers this year in the NFL. You're here for Marvel, so you might not like that, but who knows? It's the non-refractor version of that. That's cool. Another numbered card, 388 Infinity Thor, blue possibilities. I cannot speak today. Wow. And I'm on camera. That's great. Another possibilities. It's green. Well, it just says possibilities, but it's got the green background. Italian. Acetate. Okay, cool. I have to go through and get all the acetates out. Let's see. I really want a Scarlet Witch zombie refract. I just think it's really neat. Oh, this close. There's a What If Zombies, Scarlet Witch, clear cut chapters. That's neat. So we're getting there. Maybe this is the one, right? Insert Infinity Ultron and come on. That's so cool. Doctor Strange acetate. I feel another big number card coming out. It's another holographic. Zombie Scarlet Witch regular. All right, so let's see. Red. Ha! This was the Scarlet Witch box, right? How many of those did we just hit? So red to 888, 830 out of 888. What if red possibilities? Zombie Scarlet Witch. I'm not gonna say I called it, but I called it. Let's be honest. But yeah, so what do you think? Do you think that breakers have juice boxes? Juice boxes. Do you think that they literally get boxes that are just absolute bangers and we get stuck with the rest? I mean, if you didn't see, there was one, oh my God. It was a case that had 73 autos from Panini. So 73 autos, I think. They actually just did a show on it, Sports Card Investor Show. And it was awesome for the breaker. That's amazing. But then what about the 73 people that bought cases, or the 73 people that bought boxes that should have had a auto in it that now don't get an auto at all? Right? Like, you got to look at it from both angles, and that's just kind of bullshit. That's what I mean by quality, right? Quality control. Box 4, but I don't know. I think guys like King of Cards, Kyle King of Cards, if you haven't seen his stuff, you want to learn how to wheel and deal in a card show, pretty good. It's a pretty good watch right there. Ryan from Card Collector 2, I think he's got some good content. Pac-Man, always, he's one of the most watched guys in the hobby. I think he's incredible with what he rips. I wish he ripped a little bit more non-sports, just because I think that there is it's the fastest growing product in the hobby is non-sport related. But Pac-Man, that man certainly doesn't get juice boxes. He gets crushed. Don't feel bad for him. He's monetized really well. I'm sure he's doing just fine. But he gets crushed a lot. Trying to think about Hitman Riffs. He's fun. Even keel. Fun guy to watch if you're not watching him. Star Wars Crazy. If you don't follow him on Instagram, if you like Star Wars, that dude, I'm going to say it's a basement, but his man cave is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The setup is amazing. He even has a carousel on TikTok, Instagram that shows you exactly how he set it up with his glass cases and everything is just clear. So nice. So yeah, I definitely give him a shout out because I just appreciate the content. But these guys, like, these are people, like, if you don't follow, you should follow just to get different perspective on something. I know there's a lot of people that say that hobby influencers kind of stick together, and, you know, not that I'm trying to be a hobby influencer, I'm just trying to give people a more crude breakdown of things. I only got back into the hobby a couple years ago. I used to be a big collector for Marvel and baseball and hockey, actually, surprising back in the day. But then you grow up, things happen, cars get damaged, like moves and all this stuff in life. But yeah, you should definitely give these people a follow. I think they give some really, really good content, and they're definitely worth your time. Just good entertainment, especially. All right, this is case box number 4 of 12 out of our case of Marvel What If. It's a cool card. And we have a PIM green refractor. Yeah. Doctor Strange zombie medallion, that's cool. We have an orange. Orange to 188 zombie Captain America. Sick card. Are you a fan of horizontal cards? I had this conversation with my buddy. I don't mind them if it's the right layout. One. Sometimes they look a little funky when they are graded. Because if you think about it, if you're grading cards, right? If you're grading cards and you have this beautiful case and everything is vertical, and then all of a sudden you have this one horizontal, these 2 horizontal cards, and you're just like, I don't know, it ruins the feng shui, I guess I'll say. Just my opinion. I think it ruins the feng shui a little bit. Unless you had like one case that was all horizontal cards, that'd be kind of cool. But then like, it's still like, you want to see, it's like, oh, it's a PSA 10. You know what I mean? Like you turn sideways. We have another Frozen in Time. God, I want Spidey. I want Spidey so bad. I never pull good Spideys. Nice. Yellow. Gold. Just 688. The numbering too in these is weird. Like it doesn't match. The one good thing I could say about Topps, and sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. My mind is like going crazy. They are going to make the hobby more systemic. They're going to organize everything. So like every single product you pull, whether it's Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, V-Friends, baseball, basketball, football, if it's gold, it's to 50. If it's red, it's to 5. If it's a superfractor, it's a 1 of 1, and with that gold, refractor mojo shimmer, like they're all going to be uniform, which is really nice, especially for people breaking into the hobby. I think that's really cool. It's just going to make things easier for us. And there's going to be boomers out there going, it doesn't have to be easy, like whatever. Like, yeah, but come on. It's for the kids, right? Let's break it in. And I am trying to, why are there so many upside down ones in this one? But yeah, let me know what you think. Another one, here we go. We got an 888 to red Captain Marvel. We're getting some numbers in here. That's nice. This is all out of one box. This is driving me nuts. I gotta do this. But yeah, let me know what you think down below as well about, like, do you like the fact that Topps is being uniform? That they're trying to organize things in a way that makes it easier for people to get in. I personally like that aspect. But again, there are a lot of things that are polarizing in this hobby. And that's another one. What's your favorite Topps refractor of anything? It could be Marvel, Star Wars, it could be baseball, it doesn't matter. Like, what's your favorite refractor? What are you looking forward to seeing? It's cool. All right, this one's another Frozen in Time. And we have another gold firework possibilities with fracking like that. I don't know why I'm sleeving those ones right now, but I have to. That's cool. The Zombie Scarlet Witch Medallion. All right, so I'm hitting lots of Scarlet Witch stuff. That's kind of cool. This one's a lot different, right? We got Watcher Acetate. Yondu. Not numbered, but still cool. All right. And another holographic. Crystal Creations. I know I gotta get a bigger one, but at least now I can just protect it a little bit. These are really cool. They're thick. I don't know if you can see how thick they are. And definitely got some heft to them. Someone broke into your house to steal your cards, and you didn't have a weapon available. You could probably just, ninja star one of these things and knock somebody out with how heavy they are. A little stuff mark on it too. Definitely leaving a longer on top, but box number 5. But yeah, we've kind of I've touched on a bunch of stuff here, huh? Have you been to a card show? I'm actually going. I'm big on online, especially after COVID. Me opening box like a child. I'm actually going to my first card show, the Raleigh card show. I'm down here in North Carolina. So I'm going to the Raleigh card show this coming weekend, the 28th, I think it is. And that'll be fun. I'm going to bring my wife and daughter. I love doing the hobby stuff, but I love kind of including her as well. She really liked being friends in Pokemon, so it's a great way to bring kids into the hobby. But what's your favorite show? My goal is to get to the National probably in 2026. I definitely can't make it 2025. I just want to be a part of that. I think that would be kind of cool. It'll also give me some time to build up some bangers to bring some trades, get some cool content. Trying to break out of the comfort zone a little bit here, being on camera. If you've never been on camera before, it's a thing. I mean, I'm on camera all the time because of my job. I work in ed tech, and my job is often customer calls and business reviews and stuff like that. So I'm going to do webinars and stuff all the time. But when you're talking about something you love and you allow your brain to just kind of float all over the place, and I don't have ADHD, but when I'm on camera ripping packs, I tend to act like I have ADHD. But it is what it is, right? I love it. I always get jittered, my hands are shaking. That could be too much coffee, but from opening packs, I'm like, one of one. I want one of one. I hit a one of one once, but it was in a mystery pack on a whatnot stream, and it was, get this, it's great. It was a Desmond Ritter one of one. And I sold that immediately for about $500, and now he is a backup quarterback on a crap team. I was like, woo, dodged a bullet on that one. My buddy Greg always tells me that I have just the dumbest hobby luck. And don't get me wrong, I've gotten shit on before, but my buddy has really bad luck. He'll go on streaks, but his ebbs and flows are pretty wild. I have pretty consistent, decent luck. I mean, this isn't awful. But the only other cool card I've ever pulled was a Kaboom, Joe Burrow Kaboom, and that was 1,000. Sold that for 1,000. That came back in SGC 10. But yeah, that was kind of cool. I've never really pulled any other amazing cards. I think I hit a Josh Giddey for 10. Sold that for $500. Nothing crazy. Who's your favorite grading company? Down in the comments. I think I like Arena Club. I love, and it's very similar to Tag, where they give you the full readout. They'll judge it based on if it's non-auto, or judge it on surface, centering, edges, and corners. And then if it's auto, obviously you'll do the auto. And it's got this beautiful little layout, QR code on the back. It's very clean. It's also $10 to $14 a card to grade, and they come back within 21 days. So PSA, go pound sand. I kind of like Beckett. more than PSA because, again, I like the slab. I think Tag is a cool slab. I think PSA is just generic AF. I understand that people want PSA for like comps and stuff, but we as a hobby, we got to shift it. There's just too many cards going through PSA, and we need to have a shift to make sure that there's more competition because, again, PSA, they're just getting away with murder when it comes to their 68-day turnaround times. And like, yeah, I can get $18.99 a card. I can. I paid $150 at the beginning of the year to be a part of their club, and that's 20 card minimum to grade at $18.99 a card, and it takes 4.5 to 5 months to get them back. And like, God forbid somebody has a bad day, right? You have a bad day, all of a sudden you got shit grades everywhere. It's just like, there's no transparency, you know, Darcy for 888 red. And the lack of transparency, I think, absolutely kills their credibility. And if you want transparency, you got to pay for it. And that's bullshit too, like, to be honest with you. Arena Club, I think Tag does it as well. It's 2 to 3 sets of eyes. 2 to 3 sets of eyes, and then machine learning that helps to grade things and check the surface and check the centering. And they're very, very good about how they grade things. If you haven't checked them out, again, I'm not sponsored by Arena Club at all. I think it's great. I think they mirror Tag a lot, and I'm starting to like Tag a little bit more. Got the holographic. We got to look at things differently, you know, Jane Foster. But yeah, who's your favorite? And why? Like, don't be like, oh, I love PSA. Okay, why do you love PSA? You know, like, do you love it because you make more money off of it? That's completely fair. These brackets are so cool. You know, that's fair. Like, own it. Just be like, yeah, I'm a flipper and I like to do that. Like, I like to flip cards too. But the other thing is like, how do you gauge flipping with PSA? Like, how do you do it? Because if you think about it, it takes way too long. Like, if you're gonna buy football cards or like you're looking to buy baseball cards in like December and January, and then there's no way without paying an exorbitant amount of money that you're getting those back in time for the season. So like, you're missing your buying and selling windows are kind of all jacked up. You're almost like buying cards to grade for the next season, which is crazy because, you know, everyone knows how one ACL tear can ruin that, you know, can ruin your ROI on those purchases. So it's kind of ridiculous. The collector to 688, gold, dope. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I like quick turnaround times. I think they're definitely worth it. Zombie Hawkeye, holographic, that's cool. But that's just me. You know, everyone's got their own. Daughter of Thanos would die. Everyone's got their own like perspective, and I think I just pulled that out way faster than I wanted to. Pause. Vision Black Diamond to 199. That is a nice thick cardstock. Black Diamond. Nice card. I'm not going to force this into a top loader because I'd have to go find one. So I'm just going to put that right there. And I already opened all these. Yep. But yeah, I think honestly, we as a hobby need to start to dictate and take control a little bit more of the market, especially the aftermarket stuff, guys and girls. Like, if you're a scalper, I'm going to say this right now, you are a POS. Straight up. If you're somebody that is scanning cards, you don't belong here. Straight up. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, we want to be on the up and up. There's no reason to be doing those things. They're really easy. I'm just gonna get some more sleeves real quick. We need to be better as a hobby. We need to be better. And that's just a fact. Sorry, I digress. Actually, I think I got this is a 55. Nope. So too tight, wrong guys. All right, whatever. Take a pause. I can just cut this out. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are halfway done. That is box number 6. I've hit some bangers. I've hit some nice cards, lots of numbered cards, lots of colored cards, like feeling really good about it. It's also tough when you're ripping a whole case. What are you going to talk about? What's your favorite type of cheese? If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps. I'm really trying to, I have some social media goals I'm trying to hit this year, and I'm really trying to push to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube. We have an app that's being created right now that I think will be really cool. I want to have a subscription model off YouTube where you'll get free, you'll be entered into a giveaway for slabs to win a free slab every month. And there'll be certain tiers where you can have different numbers of entries, and there'll be a floor to ceiling, but there'll be a quick survey that you can fill out, and it'll tell me what you collect. If it's a sport, what's your favorite team, what's your favorite player? If it's, Star Wars, what's your favorite faction, what's your favorite, person, character, whatnot. And if you win, I will do my best to match the giveaway to what your like is, like what's your hobby, what's your choice. Collect what you love and let me know what it is. And I think that we can build something really cool. But yeah, definitely like, comment, subscribe. We're also on Instagram, TikTok, obviously Facebook, because if you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, but TikTok's more like kind of funny stuff. I'm trying to try different things, you know what I mean? And YouTube, I want to do more educational, more hobby driven, unboxings, hobby talk in general. But yeah, trying to get us to the app also has almost like a Discord ability. I mean, I could have it. I have a Discord. It's not really active right now because honestly, I have a full-time job and a daughter. It is really difficult to manage all of that. And I don't have like a social media manager. I'm not there yet. That would be kind of dope too, though. But I need support from the community, to be honest with you. Let me know what you want me to rip within Reason. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Feedback in general is good. Whether it's good or whether it's positive or negative, feedback is always good because it gives you the opportunity to improve. And I'm in customer success, so if you're watching my content, I want to make content that you want to see. So I'm actually taking a VFX course right now to learn more about how to add just fun intros and interesting, virtual effects into the videos. I just want to make cool stuff for cool people. You know what I mean? All right, box number 6. I wasn't going to open all 6 of these, all 12 of these today, but here we are. Okay. What if zombie Doctor Strange? That is a really interesting insert. Awesome. Another gold. This is Gamora to 688. That's cool. Gamora's one of my favorite characters too. I don't know if it's because Zoe Saldana played her or or what, but we also have a red possibilities, well, unnumbered, Zombie Scarlet Witch. But who's your favorite actor in the MCU and the character they portray? And if they portray 2 characters, like the Child of Star-Lord or 388 Blue, what was your favorite one of those? There's been a couple that come to mind. I'm getting kind of excited for the potential of the Ghost Rider movie that's going to come out. I think that's kind of cool. I think we have the ability to open a lot of doors when you open that world. I'm still waiting to see Fisto truly populate in the MCU. I think adding, with everything coming, I think that it'll be interesting when they start to really introduce the mutants. But yeah, let me know what you're feeling, what you like. All right, let's go. Another holographic. I still don't have any like banger Spider-Man. And this is a lot of cards. Blue Thor, unnumbered. I'm gonna have a rainbow when I'm done with this. What do you collect? What is your favorite thing to collect in general? Are you here for fun? Do you like Marvel? Do you want to collect something else? Like, what is it? Captain Carter 8088, Red Possibilities. Another holographic. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, I don't know. Trying all this different content, see what sticks, I guess. I don't remember which one I actually went through. Okay, so it wasn't this one. Oh, that's neat. Yondu, old school 90s Impel, Dimensions Refractor. I really like that they put a refractor version of those. I think that's so freaking awesome. Loki. Possibilities there. I had to go through and sleeve all these later. Doctor Strange medallions. I wish those were a little bit less. A lot of acetates too, but that's cool. Definitely sleeving this one. I just think it's neat. Yeah, you have over here, up there, I have 3 boxes essentially of the 1990 Impel Marvel, which is insane. There was like, I don't know, 450 cards or something like that. Like, it was just nuts how many cards were in that box. Now we get, we pay $300 or more for a box that has like 60 to 96 cards in it. And that box, mind you, I paid almost $600 for it, but it was 450 cards. Like, it was 30-50 packs. Like, insane. My wife and I opened it together, which was cool. She's a big fan of the Mr. Marvel Stan Lee card. And I've graded 2. I've gotten the 9. I've graded 3. I've gotten a 9 and 2 9.5s and sold them all. But I still have 2 left. And I promised her that whenever one gets that higher grade out of those 2, we'll keep for our collection. She's actually getting into Lorcana cards, which is interesting. I know that she would be huge in collecting Disney cards, but Topps Chrome Disney and Topps Genesis, like a Disney Genesis card, those are worth $1,000 a box. Like, I was like, girl, you're gonna have to wait till I make it. Yeah, I mean, she's got a great job and stuff, but like, that's a lot of money to spend on a box. It's kind of nuts. What's the most expensive box you've ever opened? That's a good question. I typically don't spend too much money on boxes. I would say the most expensive box I think I've ever opened was probably either the first year, so last year's Phoenix basketball, which was insane. They loaded it with numbers. I mean, every pack had like 3 numbered cards. It was nuts. Totally drowned it. I had a 99 pink Operation Detonation Webby that we had our SGC card, SGC 9.5, I think it was. And it did not sell anywhere near what it should have because it was SGC and it was a watered down product. But I'd say it was either that or an Obsidian hobby box, which is great because that's another like $350 for 7 cards. Like, that's crazy. I like this better. I like ripping whole cases. Like, if I can get afford a case, like I did a this one kind of sucked. This is one I did a case break of Absolute Football Blasters, Chase and Kaboom. The best card we hit was an explosive Jameer Gibbs. Nice card. We were talking about $900 for the box, and we hit a $150 card. That was kind of rough. All right, so we're at box number 7 of the case. Let's go. It's not a good first one. Frustrating Loki. 90s Impel. Don't be sticking together here. What are we doing? What are we doing? No sticking together. It's the one thing with these cards, these like chrome cards there, these refractor cards, you get that opportunity for them to stick, which really sucks if you buy old cards too, when they stick together and you're like, oh man. But that was kind of that wasn't a great little sitch going on right there. That might have been the worst stack of packs from a box that I have opened thus far. And don't get me wrong, I've hit some really nice cards, but that was the worst. What's your favorite card of everything that I've pulled so far? Ooh, this is also not going to be a great one. Is this the one that I just ripped? Hold on. I'm a little confused here. This might have been one that I just... Nope, it is not. Holy crap. This might be a bad box. Out of the... Yeah, this is the 7th box. This might be the worst box. All right, unless I missed something. This might be the worst box. Maybe not. So we get red to 88, Doctor Strange. So I whipped past that one because I was like, oh crap, I don't think I've had any numbered cards yet. All right, then we got the holographic. I've been moving through these pretty fast, so. Battle Spectrum, Watcher vs. Infinity Ultron. That's a great episode. So maybe just, I mean, still not the best box. Like if I bought this box and ripped this box, I would have been not super happy about this one. That would have been not great. I wouldn't have been very happy about that one. All right, last pack out of that box. Oh, here we go. Black Diamond, Black Widow to 49. That one's to 199. Post-apocalyptic Black Widow. That is a sexy card. That is a really nice card. Good box. Okay. Bucky Barnes exclusives to 100, number 65 out of 100. Take it all back. I'm sorry, Upper Deck Overlords. This was not an awful box. Now I'm going slow. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. The acetate. I might have every acetate at this point. Now that I'm thinking about it, I truly might. But yeah, let me know. What do you think so far? I think this is... I got this box for $425, I think. No, I think it was less. I think it was $400 with shipping. I think it's worth it. The original box price was over $1,000. Case price was over $1,000. I think that at this price, with everything I've hit, could certainly be worse. I'm not gonna lie. But let me know what you think. I think this is a really, really fun rip. Lots of cool cards, lots of nostalgic cards also. The battle scenes, the 90s Impel inserts. I mean, these are like, this Bucky Barnes, I would have loved it to have been a Spidey, right? But like this Bucky Barnes exclusive, like, come on, that's so freaking cool. Ay, ay, ay. All right, sorry, I digress. Box 8. So my tagline is keep sipping and ripping, right? My coffee's over there. I'm not putting it over here because My dumb ass would spill it. Look at all these wonderful cards. But what is your preferred beverage of choice when you are ripping packs? I'm a big bourbon fan. I also really like coffee. I can get down with some beer. If you notice, I might live in North Carolina, but my accent is certainly not from here. Born and raised in New England. But yeah, let me know what your drink of choice is, what you're sipping ripping. If you're, hey, listen, if you don't drink alcohol, cool, awesome. If it's a CBD drink, let me know. I want to try some new one. But yeah, I think that it's important to be able to enjoy the hobby responsibly. Guys, you know who you are. If you're out there dropping way too much money, dropping mortgage money on breaks, there's a number you can call. Let's not do that, okay? Yeah, let's chat a bit about how to collect, right? Whether you flip or you just whether you flip for profit or you flip to buy your next big card or whatever you want to do, you buy cards to trade cards, whatever it is. Number one is collect within your means. That's I'm trying to build this business, this brand off of money I make from the brand. I'm really trying to not utilize too much of my personal funds, which is why it's going to be a bit slower, not made of money. But collect within your means. That's the number one rule, I guess, for responsible collecting. And then rule number two would be collect what you love. So if I open this and I don't sell any of these cards, there's cards in here I would keep in my PC. And that's important. If you're just ripping crap, I'm never going to rip hockey. I like watching hockey live. I'm a Bruins fan. I like watching it live. Playoff hockey is one of the most exciting things in sports. I do not collect hockey. I do not necessarily like the way that hockey cards look. I'm not up on the players. I'm not as informed about it. So I will never open hockey cards. Yeah, I don't care if there was one where if I opened a box, I would get 10 bangers and all those bangers would 3x my ROI, or 3x my investment. I wouldn't collect it on the whim that if I hit nothing, I wouldn't keep any. So collect within your means, collect what you love. Those are the two most important things, I think. We're at box number 8. But let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think are the most important? 888 to Thanos, number 102. What do you think are the most important aspects of collecting? How long have you been in the hobby? That's another one. Let's get a discussion going. What brought you here? Are you a fan of just hobbies? Did you just happen upon the video? Are you a friend? Doctor Strange Supreme versus Infinity Ultron Battle Spectrum, cool card. So far, what do you think? There's my Zombie Hunter Spidey, but still not the refractor I'm looking for. Nick Fury. Give me something. Okay. Yeah. But I think in the future, and I'll cut this up, but I think in the future, I will probably rip cases box by box because it is tough to continue to roll without dragging on. And boring the crap out of all you. Black Widow, that's cool. I really like that. I've said it multiple times, but I think that's one of my favorite base refractors is base parallel. It's that 1990 Impel Universe one. That's just really neat. Me likey. These are cool too, but it's just something about those and nostalgia to those. Oh yeah. Come on, give me something, give me a hit. Oh, I think we are hit out on that one. Okay. There's that. Good. All right, here we go. This is a boom to 199 Black Diamond. Daughter of Thanos, Gamora. That's my third one. That's incredible. This is not terrible at all. To 888 Thanos superheroes Impel Refractor. I'm actually kind of blown away by some of the cards that I've pulled out of this case. What do you think? I can certainly say that I made my money back based on what I spent, and this isn't even grading. And some of these are, I mean, sight on, like just first sight, obviously I'll look at them and everything with a magnifying glass, but there are some of these that could absolutely be graded. Absolutely. Not even a question. Which one of these would you grade? Which ones would you just immediately sell? That's another one too, because we're in the future, hopefully we'll get to build our dream house. And I love my house, but like my man card area, my man cave area is this, right? It's my office. It's where I also like keep my cards and stuff like that. And I don't have display cases. My buddy's always on me. He's like, gotta get display cases, man. I'm like, yeah, I know. But I want to be able to have like a Star Wars case, a Marvel case, a football case, a basketball case. You know, my baseball case, like I used to have some great baseball cards, and then they just moved one too many times and they got jacked up, and like it's sad. But I did buy some vintage baseball boxes and opened them, and I have a lot of cards that I can grade. A lot of Griffies, a lot of Bo Jacksons, which is really cool. But like those cards don't do it for me. You know what I mean? Like the 90s insert basketball cards, like the Dunkalicious cards and stuff, so cool. Baseball just didn't have cool inserts. I mean, like really, they just, and if they did, and I'm talking out of my ass, in my, hobby perspective, I didn't think they were great. But let me know, like if you have some like amazing inserts or parallels that happened in 90s baseball, like I'd love to know which they are. Like everybody knows that basketball had them. And obviously we know where the hobby is now, but I don't think I would have a baseball case unless I had something that was like incredible. Probably vintage baseball, I guess, at that point. We are on box number 10. We are almost done. I have cards everywhere. I'm running out of room. I'm running out of sleeves. Like, I'm gonna open this one a little different because I honestly need a clean box for content creation. I'm gonna do this just so that I can use this for promo video. There we go. Always close your knives. Always close your knives. You never want to accidentally cut the product. That would be, could you imagine just like getting this incredible one of one? And then like you drop it. Oh my God, you crush a corner, or like you cut it. I've like my heart hurts just like thinking about that, but it'll be the worst. What is the worst Pat Fresh card you've ever pulled as far as like damage goes? Better question. What is the worst character or player base hit you have ever pulled? That's a good question. Like, do we have any Josh Rosen's one of ones out there or anything like that? Like, oh God, I would be so mad. I would be so mad. Got my Nas Reed kaboom. You'd be like, what the? Like, why do I have this? Oh my God, the Star Wars, like the bit characters in Star Wars that's like to 5. And you're like, why did you make this? Like, you made this, you're an asshole. Like I would be pissed. Like right now, I'm trying to collect Star Wars Galaxy purples. Purple player card. I want to collect the purples. I have a Mace Windu purple. They're numbered to I think $2.99. I just picked up a Organa. I picked up a Jar Jar Binks, who is my least favorite character in probably anything ever. So that's I had to buy that, but luckily I got it like $2. And yeah, I just want to have them. I want all the purple ones. And I'm going to put them all in holographic GTI one touches. If you haven't checked those out, Game Time International one touches. I did a video on them. You can watch that here. And they make incredible cases. The one touches that you can put your cards in a penny sleeve in the one touch, and they don't warp. They have this beautiful holographic image around him. It's amazing. I think there's a jambalaya idea. I think. So we're gonna find out. All right. So ripping through. Darcy Lewis to 688 gold. And we have a wonderful Captain Marvel refractor. The Marvel holographic. I know you guys have seen me put these like acetates like on the back burner, but I promise, I will speak them. I promise. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. I think I hit the case hit. Sorry, I like to sing sometimes. All right. That so cool. I know it's just a base, but like it looks cool. So, come on, baby. Gimme. Gimme. What we got? Oh, it's like they knew this was the case hit card, like the case hit one. Let me go through that again. Did I miss a numbered card? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, this was a not good couple of packs to crack right here. You get the acetate and the clear chapters, but all right, so this is where it's at. So I'm gonna go like that. Let's see what we got here. Infinity Ultron Gold to 699 to 53. Is that my second one of those? I think it might be. Refractor. Insert. Peggy Carter, red to 888. Section 504. They're just numbered so high. Holographic. Get that up. Okay. Infinity Ultron Space What If. I can't tell, that looks damaged. I'm gonna be so mad because I think that's the case hit. And I think it's damaged. It does look like. See what I mean? I don't know if you can see. I'm not gonna be able to see, but maybe you can see like right there in the corner, the top, the edge. How do you jack up an edge to the card like this? That's so frustrating. It's made out of metal. Protect it the best I can. Oh, so frustrating. I got to, at the very least, sleeve those, and I'll sleeve the rest of those later. So that should take care of. The gold borders look sick, especially with that Ultron fireworks in the background. Man, so good. So I'm trying to do some new stuff here, some new content. I'll lay that out in a second. Kind of what my plan is moving forward, so that when we get kind of on, like, the problem is like my brain jumps all over the place when I get ideas. I get like, I'll be up at night just like thinking. First we're gonna crack. What am I doing? We're gonna crack case number 11. All right, so box number 11 out of 12. Almost done, people. I want to have an evergreen video every Monday, which will be basically like behind the scenes, tips and tricks to collecting, if you're breaking back into the hobby, stuff like that. Mondays, Wednesdays will be unboxings, and Fridays will be just kind of like fun stuff, I think that's what I'm looking for. So I would like to release 2 to 3 videos every week. And just keep the cadence rolling. It's tough to always find stuff to talk about, but I want, like, my Monday videos will probably be under 10 minutes. My Wednesday videos will probably be, I'll shoot for under 20 depending on what I'm opening. Could be a minute, could be a pack, who knows. And my Friday videos will probably be like a minute, 2 minutes max. I want to be able to get some content, but not drown you in content, you know what I mean? I want a jambalaya. This is what I'm looking at right now, because if that's the case hit, that Infinity Ultron space, if that's the case hit, I'm gonna be mad that it's damaged. Frozen in Time is 1 in every 30 packs. There's a Void to 8 What If Zombies. Infinity Ultron holographics. Jambalaya is 1 in every 180 packs. Jambalaya is 1 in every 240 packs. What If Zombies are 1 in every 2400 packs. So actually that Infinity Ultron, that shouldn't be the case hit actually. So I think I'm still, I think we're still in it. We'll see. I don't know. I'm getting nervous. No, I'm not getting nervous. I have done great. I have done really well. My luck overall has continued. It makes me, this is what the hobby does though. It's like, you know, good luck. You should open more cases, open more boxes, spend that money. And then all of a sudden you do, and it's like you go on this dip and you're like, oh shit, all right, well, I guess I am completely out of money, out of luck. Not good. But I mean, let me know what you think. I think I've crushed this cake. I think this cake is amazing. Like I said, I'll give away, maybe even now that I've seen this, maybe I'll give away 2. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your favorite card out of this is. Not the one you want to get for free. Let me know what your favorite card out of this is in the month of June. And I will enter you in a raffle. We'll do a live quick video of me organizing everybody's names, doing a random generator and picking one, and then maybe I'll give away 2. Let's see. All right, so we got Crushed Giant Loki to 888. Like, give me a bookend. Let's get a bookend one of these. That'd be kind of cool, right? Let's see. Holographic, acetates, yep. Hydra Stomper. Oh man. Yeah, I could give a few of these cards away, honestly. I have quite a few that I could part with. Lucky 2680 and running out of room, guys. This will be a fun one to edit. Yeah, Black Widow, oh, Black Panther. I think I already have one of those ones. Not too many duplicates though, that's pretty surprising, honestly. I was expecting way more dupes. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Be nice to me, Marvel gods. Okay, said. Listen, I asked, I shall. You ask, you shall receive. Okay. We got a blue post-apocalyptic Black Widow to 388. God, please let that be Spidey or Scarlet Witch. That would be. Oh, that would be something. That would be something. Please don't be a shitty character. Please don't be Darcy. Not that she's a shitty character. I like Darcy. Please don't be like AO or like. All right, here we go. It's covered by the Infinity Ultron base. It's Gamora, Daughter of Thanos, EX, Jambalaya. That is a nice card. I'm not gonna grade. I typically do not grade die cut cards. I can tell you that right now. I graded 1 Justin Fields, red and blue. Arena Club, I got a 9.5. Part of that makes me want to regrade it through PSA because Arena Club is so hard. That's your case hit, everyone. So now the next one just gravy, but I will say I wanted a Jambalaya between these and the Black Diamonds. I'm not upset about the Gamora. It's nice. Not going to grade it, but that is a nice card. overall, I am happy about that. And I get a sigh of relief, I can say, because I was really worried that we were not going to hit one at all, and that would have been terrible. But I also couldn't have been too upset because I did hit so many black diamonds and so many frosts. Like, I could have done a lot worse in this case, to be honest with you. So let me know what your favorite card is thus far. And we only have one box left. And then we are, and then you are dismissed. And I am out. So I'll do this. Everyone, thank you so much. This is box number 12 out of 12. If you sat here for this whole ride, thank you. If you didn't, it's fine. I just want to thank everybody for their overall support and continued support as we grow the channel. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Take a look at some of the other content. Let me know what you like, what you don't. Let me know what you want to see. Is there something specific that is not Times from Marvel you want me to rip? Because that's so expensive. I'd have to mortgage my house, refinance my house in order to buy a case. But if there's anything you do not want me to rip, let me know that too, because that would be fun. Or like a shit product you want me to rip. Like, I'll grab a couple packs of like products we know just like aren't that good, and like I'll rip some of those and see what happens. That could be kind of fun. But I don't know. I'm here for it if you're here for it. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know. And don't forget to tell me who your favorite card or what your favorite card from this was. And you can be entered to win one of 2 giveaways after the month of June. And yeah, overall, I just appreciate the community. We have another glass. Jeez, that's insane. I can't believe I've hit so many of these cards. Like, that's just hashtag blessed, right? Pretty incredible. I probably will go through a full recap at the end of this. I'll shuffle through some of my better ones. Basically this pile right here. I would probably like the most fame. Last box magic. Maybe we'll get lucky enough to get something like an additional card. I don't know. Let's see. Almost done. All right. Thanks again for being here, everyone. Really appreciate it. And let's pull some heat, huh? Let's pull some heat. Come on, Marvel gods. Give me something. Give me some extra special loots. Extra special loots. Let's go. We're in orange to 188. Post-apocalyptic Black Widow. Okay. Not upset. Not upset at all. Holographic. In the centering. Center was a little off, but here we go. Captain Carter, Champions of Hydra, Battle Spectrum card. Again, love those cards. Those are really nice. Wish it was numbered, but I did hit one numbered one, so that's good. Okay, Party Thor. Right, I did hit one numbered one. No, I hit the emerald version of this. This was Gems, Battle Spectrum Gems. And this one is just Battle Spectrum. So that'll go into it. That'll go into like one of my favorite cards that I pulled, this one. So we do that. All right, let's go. Let's run through it. Last packs magic. 688 gold Doctor Strange Supreme. What? Oh no, did I just do that? Crap, I did that. All right. I did that. Refractor. Goes up there. Got a red Black Widow to 888. I gotta take these off because that's my insert pile. Those there. Insert, I'll put that as an insert. All right, last one. Let's see, can we get a Spidey? Can we get a Spidey? I'm ripping it off like a Band-Aid. Bam! Jane Foster, Frozen in Time. Okay, well that's not my favorite one. Not my favorite Frozen in Time. Could have been a little worse. Like for nostalgic value, I would have taken like a Howard the Duck or something like that. Like I think that would have been kind of cool. But yeah, let me just get these Bad Larrys in here real quick, and then I'll do a super fast recap on what I thought were some of the big bangers. It's red. Battle Spectrum's cool, but it's not the gem version. Gem version has like a, you'll be able to see it. It's a little different. The background is not as like, it's muted. This is the gem version. This is the regular version. Do that. I got my orange to 188. Get in. Just get you up. So that's cool. I don't know the oranges went. I had an orange in this somewhere. And then this one. All right. So I appreciate everyone. Again, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what's up. Tell me your favorite card in the pile. And you'll be entered into one of 2 giveaways at the end of June. So it'll be a summer giveaway. If you also want to, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Brews and Breaks, and also our eBay store and whatnot, which is Brews and Breaks as well. Quick recap. Some of the bangers we had here. We have the Jane Foster's Frozen in Time. We have the big dog Jambalaya Gamora, which is cases all day, baby. Let's go. The Infinity Ultron Space card. Little bit of damage there, but still kind of a cool collector card. We have the Black Diamond to 199 Gamora, the Black Diamond to 49 Black Widow, which has the red. 49 has the red there. And then we have the to 199 Vision. We'll do that. We have to 100 Bucky Barnes red exclusives. And then we also have Frozen in Time to 88 Killmonger, Frozen in Time Yondu, and Frozen in Time Doctor Strange. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. Let's keep growing this channel. Let's keep liking, comment, subscribe, share it out. Let me know what you guys want to see, what you like, what you don't like. Again, comment with your favorite character or your favorite card from this and be entered into a raffle at the end of the month to win one of 2 giveaways. And until next time, keep sipping and ripping.